Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the runs. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8, and today, this video has nothing to do with the Sesto Elemento, but I just wanted to have it over there because, oh man, it looks cool. Now, what we're gonna be doing today is exploring a bit more the special event, and also go around the new things that were just added, I believe, earlier today, which is the Racing Pass and the Car Hunt. So, first of all, let's have a look at the Car Hunt, which, unfortunately, I won't be able to show you very much of what it has, because, well, you can see it over here in the graphic that it's the Lamborghini Stoke, also known as Stoke, how you would pronounce it in Spanish, I suppose. But you would get, as usual, by buying the premium pass, which is $10. This is obviously my local currency, but it's $10. You can get the car in Tier 1, and then from there onwards is the normal stuff that you have seen, where you get a bunch of parts, pretty much all of the parts that you need to upgrade it. Obviously, no fusion coins, so you're still on your own when it comes to having enough fusion coins, but then also the kits and whatnot. What is interesting about this car hunt is that finally, they made the car on the free lane sort of available for free again, and that is because it's no longer found in tier 50, but instead on tier 37. Now, it's not a Lambo, so that's kind of weird, but it's a car that I don't have. I believe it's a token car normally, so hey, you know, if I can get it, I'll love to get it. It's in tier 37, so long as you claim all of your daily coins, so long as you get do all of the missions, there's a very good chance that you might be able to get to this tier. So there is that. That is the car hunt. Is it worth to pay $10 for the Lamborghini Stoke? I don't think so. It's just a B-class car in the deadest bracket, the 1590. And while the Stoke is a good car, just overall $10, I don't think so. I mean, if you're going for the collection, or if you need it for the special event, then that might be something you may want to consider. But you know, I'm just putting it out there that if you're just thinking like, oh, it's a car hunt, is it a cool car? Is it worth it? I don't believe so. But anyway, next up is the Racing Pass. And this one is also, again, kind of interesting because it's a strange middle point between what seasons used to be and what the Racing Pass came to be later. And by that I mean that, much like in the seasons, in Tier 1 you can see a variety of rewards. Interesting, for example, you can get by paying the premium, obviously, you can get this avatar that you can otherwise just buy straight from the store. But over here, honestly, I think it's more worth it this way, because if you go over here to just buy the avatar, that is gonna cost you $5. But if you go over here for the Racing Pass for, I believe it's $10 going for premium. Yeah, this is $10, so it's twice as much. But you get the avatar, and over here, if you don't have it, you will get the Lamborghini Gallardo, a pretty decent car, which again will be useful for the special event. So as you can see right now, things are revolving around the special event, which kind of makes sense. So there's two monetization items, one being obviously the Racing Pass, the other one being the Car Hunt, that have cars related to the special event. But anyway, other than that, I don't really think that there's much for you to get over here. Again, you get a bunch of parts, and on top of that, you get kits for the Gallardo, which is good, because I think that should be enough kits for you to pro it. Obviously, you're still gonna need a bunch of parts and whatnot, but maybe that's enough parts. I haven't counted them, honestly. I'm kind of lazy to do so, but hey, honestly, would I recommend you to go for this? I don't know. Look at that. This is the card that is given for free in the Car Hunt, so I guess it's a twofer. There's also kits for the Renault Alpine. Then we have a Jag. But yeah, overall, from 2 to 8, it's basically Racing Pass, where it's a bunch of parts and some kits to upgrade cars, and that's basically it. So, would I say that this is worth it? Again, if you need the car as support for the special event, maybe. Only if you have enough resources to upgrade it. There is that, because surely once a car is featured like this, probably is not on sale at the moment. I cannot see if it's on sale or not because I already own the car, so there's no difference for me. But hey, now you have a bit of a better idea. Now, as far as the special event itself, what I wanted to show you over here, I'm recording this on the 3rd day, but as you can see, I haven't done a whole lot of progress. You can see I only have 28, and actually I have available all the way to stage 5. And I haven't even finished stage 2, but this was on purpose because I wanted to show you in practice what I was talking about on the previous video. Link should be appearing in the top right, where I explained what the special event is like and all of that, where I was saying that you can actually skip stages altogether so long as you have enough conditions done. So Right now I'm in stage 2, right? I could technically already start doing stage 3, but I'm gonna pretend that I don't have the Miura for the purpose of this demonstration. So stage 2, all right. So I've done some races in stage 2 and I have gotten 8 out of 20 conditions, that's fine. So this 8 that I have here plus the 20 that I got over here, I got 28 conditions total, right? That's great. But let's say that I don't have the Miura. I'm gonna be like, oh no, am I gonna get stuck over here because I don't have the mural? I do, but you know, for example, I'm saying that I don't. And am I gonna get stuck over here? Well, actually no, because if you notice over here, it says that it requires 30 conditions. And as you can tell, I'm most definitely gonna be able to finish this stage and get over 30 conditions. I am at 28 already. So how about we do one race on this to get some of these conditions done, and might as well apply some boosters because last time I didn't. And I think it's not a bad idea to do it just to guarantee a little bit of the results. You don't really need the boosters from what I've noticed. So long as you do the race good enough, you should be able to not even require the boosters. But I'm just doing it for the sake of, in case I mess it up and I need a little bit of a lifeline to achieve the objectives. I don't remember what are the objectives over here. I know that one of them is drifting quite a lot. Let me skip the animation, which is beautiful. Oh, and by the way, the whole thing about the textures, I'll talk about that in a second, but yeah, I think just drifting and finishing the race in enough time, we should be fine. Now, real quick about the textures not loading. After I recorded the previous video where I precisely tested Venice and I was saying as to how it has, it takes longer for the textures to load, I realized that I did not take one thing into account, and that is the fact that by skipping the animation of the avatars, it would seem, and this applies for just about any track, it would seem that rushing straight into loading the map itself doesn't give enough time for the textures to load in, or it takes a little bit longer because maybe while the avatars animations are playing and all of that, that is time when the track is loading and all the textures are loading. So by skipping all of that, basically you're rushing the game into, hey, get me into the track already, but the game is like, hold on, I'm still trying to load textures. So I think that's also what's happening, though I still say that it's an issue that is more noticeable here in Venice, because I do imagine that it needs a little bit of further optimization or maybe reduce the amount of text. I don't know the technicalities of it, but that is my guess. So I think I needed 1500 meters worth of drift. Did I manage that? I have no idea, but let's hope I did and that I finished it in time. At the end of the day, getting these objectives is not that complicated if you have the cars at Pro. And obviously this is something that I mentioned briefly in the previous video, but maybe I didn't make enough emphasis on it. The fact that for me this special, oh Jesus Christ, this special event, it's alright because I obviously have pretty much all, I have all the Lambos that were available to get before this update drop, all of them, and only one of them is not at Pro. So, and that is obviously because I've been collecting Lambos as my main objective since I started playing this game. So at the end of the day, this was like the perfect storm for me to be able to get the Reventon, which is the main reward of this special event. But I do understand that there will be a lot of people that don't have this crazy collection like I do, and they might find this a little bit troublesome. And I've seen some discussion as to, oh my god, game loft and this and that. I get it. Alright, let's see what I got. And by the way, someone told me that I can just hit replay. Yeah, I know that I can hit replay and not go back to the menu and just do everything at once. But I'm going to the menu to show the progress on the conditions. That's why I'm going back to the menu, not because I don't know that you can replay it. But if you're playing by yourself, yeah, just hit replay. You'll save so much more time. But there it is. Okay, so I got a bunch of conditions, lovely. Some credits. Oh, I didn't get my fusion coins. Did I miss that? Oh, I needed to do some barrel rolls. Oh, well, doesn't matter. I'll continue doing this later. But with this, I have 20 conditions in here. And that makes it so that I have 32 conditions. And as I was saying, oh, I don't have the mural. Whatever I'm gonna do. Oh, wait a second. It doesn't matter because this needed 30 conditions. So I can just go straight into this one. And I don't need to worry about the mural at all. So that is what I was saying with the whole thing of skipping stages altogether. It's possible. Obviously, it really depends on the garage that you have, which cars you have, at which ranks you have them, and all of that. But hey, now while we're over here, why don't we try a little bit of the Lamborghini Asterion? I gotta do perfect run, flat spins, finish under a certain amount of time, and win. So basically, flat spin and perfect runs. That should be pretty doable. Because I'm really curious to drive the Lamborghini Sterrato. Much like in the previous video where I was saving my first race of the Reventon for the video itself, I'm doing exactly the same for the Sterrato, because I could have unlocked that already, but I didn't, because I was waiting to record this video. Alright, so here we go. Straight into the race. I had to do what? Perfect run and flat spins, or was it barrel rolls? I already forgot. See, this is what happens when you have the memory of a goldfish. You just keep on forgetting what you're supposed to do. And trust me, this happens to me all the time, even in Asphalt 9, where this type of systems with the special event is so prevalent. And honestly, I think the special events are going to become a thing more frequent over here. GameLove did a bit of an oopsie earlier. I'm not going to say exactly what it was. If you saw it, you saw it. But it had to do with the next special event, and it's like, yeah. So I was correct in thinking that there was gonna be another special event after this special event. So that's all I'll say for now. Where am I gonna get some barrel rolls? I should have gotten the ones at the very... Oh, there's a barrel roll ramp over here, right? Somewhere here on the left. I think I remember one being around here somewhere. No? Holy moly! Okay, what if I force some? Good job forcing it, DBT. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, doesn't matter. This should at least get me some of the conditions, but seeing that I need to get 10, now let's hit replays to not go to the main menu. Probably I got a couple of the conditions, but it would be better if in this screen it would show you which conditions you achieved. That is one optimization that I think GameLove could do. So that anytime that you finish a race, it tells you, oh, these are the ones that you achieved, these are the ones that you didn't, you know? Which is precisely how Asphalt 9 does it. Once you finish a race, okay, let me get this. I don't remember if it was barrel rolls, by the way, I'm just doing it just in case. That is one thing that Asphalt 9 does. Once you finish the race, it gives you precisely the list of all of the conditions that were necessary for this particular race. And then it shows you which ones you achieved and which ones you didn't. Now it's kind of silly, because in Asphalt 9 there's no replay button, which kind of sucks. Because in Asphalt 9 you just have to go back to the main screen, and then you have to hit replay. So, and over here where we do have the replay button straight away, we don't have that little breakdown of which ones you achieved and which ones you didn't. So it's kind of silly, but hey, whatever, it's fine. At the end of the day, much like with everything, and this has been shown precisely with the UI, anything that GameLoft is doing as to developing new stuff, which by the way I appreciate to see some work being put into adding new stuff. But much like with the UI, everything that is being done is work in progress. So there's always more opportunities for GameLoft to later improve on things. So, alright, did that give us in total with these two races, did I get 10 conditions? I don't know. Well, actually, I only needed 8 now that I think about it, right? I think so. Now, don't worry. I'm obviously doing everything kind of out of order. I'm not completing one... Normally, I would be completing one stage at a time. But for the sake of this video, obviously, I'm just doing things out of order. One other thing that I didn't talk about is the fact that you can skip also conditions. Like, for some reason, let's say that I don't have the card, the required rank, and I'm missing some conditions, I can pay some tokens in order to both skip the condition, so I don't have to do it, but I think I still get the reward by skipping it. So obviously I know tokens, like why would I spend tokens in something like this? But you know, I think that Abhinav in our Discord server, the House of Rune, link is in the description, he was talking about how he doesn't have all the necessary cards to get the Reventon, but thanks to the skip and him having some tokens, he will be able to skip enough conditions to still get to the car, to the Reventon. So that's kind of dope. And there we go. All right, now we have finally access to the Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato. All right, our conditions is just bid race on the blah. Oh, by the way, this is a free try. As you can see, as I was saying, it's already at the pro rank, so it's a free try. Bid the race under a certain amount, barrel rolls, and time. Okay, so it's basically just barrel rolls and get a good time. All right, let's do it. I'm really curious to drive this thing. First time driving the Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato. I don't know why this car is in class S, but you know what? It's a new Lambo. I'll take it. All right. What does this sound like? No! It sounds like a V12. Why? No, GameLoft, why? Why did you give it a V10 engine sound? A V12 to a V10 car. Come on. Oh, hold on. It has the same whine, little whine that the Reventon does. It sounds like it has some sort of supercharger or something. That's kind of curious, but still, come on, Game Love. I made a video precisely talking about how, you know, Hurricanes and Gallardo-based cars are supposed to have V10s. Please give it a V10. Why a V12? Come on. Come on, man. Anyway, I haven't even been paying attention to how this car drives. But I'll tell you, it's not uncomfortable. It's not like I'm like, oh, I cannot steer or anything. In fact, it feels a little bit... Okay, this is a good test. The handling is alright. Any car that can do that whole turn without needing to drift at all, it's alright. Now, obviously, cars with great handling would be able to do it more sharper, but hey, doesn't feel too bad. Alright, let's do another race because I want to keep on trying this beauty. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even check the colors available. Well, I did check in the previous video, but you know, I wanted to see again. Oh, it's alright that my pointer on the screen looks like that on the bottom right. Can't help it. It just does whatever it wants. Is this the version of the track that has the ramp that I was thinking about over here? Hey, where did my sound go? Oh, never mind. It's just my headphones misbehaving. Alright. I hope that the objective was to do flat spins, because that's all I'm doing over here. Oh yeah, here's a little bit of... Well, one is better than none, I suppose. Let's follow this. I hate this route because I don't know it. Not because it's a bad route. In fact, I think that is the meta route. But I just don't know it, and I tend to crash, and that's not good. If I needed to do barrel rolls, then I messed it up, because I think I only did one. Oh, if I had taken the right side over there, I could have also gone for a forced barrel roll. Oh, well. See why I said that I need that little breakdown of, oh, these are the objectives, and these are the ones you achieved, these are the ones that you didn't. It's a refresher, you know? But again, like not over here, but here, yeah, for here to show you, you know, kind of like it works for the car hunt objectives, that it gives you precisely the objectives and all that. Make another little section that is specifically for the objectives of this particular race in the special event. That would be dope. Alright, well, first impression of the Lamborghini Sterrato. It's a Lambo, and it sounds like a B12. It shouldn't. It should be a B10. Come on, Game Love, change it to a B10, please. No, but I do like that little whine. Oh yeah, the barrel rolls. This is exactly what I thought that I was missing. Well, no worries, because I still need to do this race another 4 times in order to complete this. So I definitely have enough time to do 3 times to barrel roll. So that's alright. That's alright. Okay, so yeah, I think that gives you a little bit of an idea as to the whole thing of skipping stages and all of that. Obviously, right now this one is locked because, again, these are time locked. 2 of these unlock every day. So right now the next ones will be 6 and 7. You can see I haven't achieved just enough conditions yet, but it will be no problem. I'll be able to get all of these conditions just off camera, because it makes no sense for me to be doing this on camera, doing the same race a bunch of times. But hey, there we go. I just wanted to show you precisely the whole thing about skipping and how it's possible to not have a car so long as you have enough conditions in the previous ones to just straight up skip it. So that is a cool thing, and like I said, honestly, getting the Reventon is not going to be extremely difficult. If you have a decent amount of Lambos, a decent amount of rank, that would be dope. And actually, I believe that GameLove recently changed the ranks required for some of this. I don't know, because I didn't pay enough attention to what ranks were required in each one of them, but I heard that they were lowered a little bit. So I guess that's good. Well, I mean, it's good. I just didn't see it, so I cannot comment as to how much gooder it is and all of that. But anyway, I just wanted to give you this information. Have a look at the new events that started up and all of that. One quick note, man, this starting screen is it's beginning to get kind of flooded with stuff. The only thing is missing is Treasure Rush over here, and then the entirety of the border of the screen is full with buttons everywhere. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit the like button, all of that good stuff. If you want to get a heart and a pin, you need to leave the key phrase for today, and the key phrase is Sterrato should not sound like a V12. Please change it, GameLove. But that's gonna do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.